Eight blooms are beautiful. Okay, so this is the show that I'm in, Beer Town, and I'm not self-promoting. I'm introducing my next storyteller. I promise I'm not self-promoting. The director of this play is a woman named Rachel Grossman, who is the head of the ensemble, the theater company called Dog and Pony DC out of Washington, D.C., who is putting on Beer Town at Raleigh Little Theater in May. And when she found out that I did 7 stories, she's like, I really want to do a story. And I said, well, you should do a story about this. And she said, no, that's really boring. And so we've been working together on the story that she's going to come up here and tell. And she didn't have a title for it, but I like to call it Taking Matters into My Own Hands. Please welcome to the stage, Rachel Grossman.
Well, I said, if you're going to call it that, I'm going to call I Want to Throw Up right now. So just letting you know that's the actual title of this. Hey everybody, how's it going? Nice. So it feels really good being up here and being with all of you. So I'm a huge extrovert, and I recharge by being around other people. I really feel validated in my personal exchanges with other people, and I express affection through one-on-one quality time and through personal touch, through physical touch. And I've been like this my entire life. And this feeling, this way of operating has really only intensified since I've gotten older, and it's become more socially acceptable for basically me to hold hands, link arms, or snuggle with pretty much any of you. So now you know who you can come snuggle with. Wow! But there's this downside, right? It means that being alone for me is crushing. Like emotionally. And sure, a night of binge watching Netflix in my pajamas with beer and popcorn is fucking awesome. But we're really looking at the big picture here, because psychologically, I really need external support, I need external recognition, and I need external appreciation. And the way that I show affection to other people is the way that I need it to be shown back to me. I really long for everyone in my life that I connect with, that I love and show affection to reach out to me in the same way that I reach out to them with that quality time and that personal touch. And my need far outweighs the response rate. I don't know why that's funny. But I like it. All right, so what this means is about 10 years ago, in the spring of 2006, when I turned 30, I took the power into my own hands, and I started fulfilling one of my own needs, which means I bought a vibrator and started masturbating. Let's say that word again, masturbating. It's really weird. And yes, I started masturbating at 30. Are you guys like? High five. High five! Yeah, and so, as I'm preparing for tonight, I'm like, that's really fucking old. And then at the same time, I was like, don't shame yourself. No, see, right? Don't shame yourself. But really, the shame is not like shame. It's just that, I really wish I could go back and talk to my 12-year-old self who's sitting there reading Clan of the Cave Bear and be like, girlfriend. That's gonna make the book so much better. But honestly, I never really once considered that I could actually make myself feel really fucking good all by myself. I know, it's so duh. So I grow up, right? I have a steady stream of boyfriends, and I round all the bases, and I figure out what I like. I get the ovaries to say look, what if you just stopped fucking putting your dick in me like this, and actually touch me a little down here, and that works out really well for me and for him. And later I'm like, well, what if you just took him out, down here, yeah, that feels really good, And so I'm good with that, right? Okay, but there comes a point in every extrovert's life where, one, she finds herself really horny a lot, and two, her husband is out of town working a lot, And 3, it's really fucking ridiculous that you're a grown-ass woman and you have not pleasured yourself before. Come on. And so, within a matter of days, I have decided this is changing. And with this newfound freedom, I walk into the office of my new job, and the receptionist, Kim, outs herself as being a hostess of passion parties. Okay, so for those that aren't laughing, passion parties is, quote, an in-home party company specializing in relationship-enhancing products, which means it's like the Tupperware or Mary Kay equivalent of sex toys. And I'm like, funny you should mention this, because I just happen to like need a new vibrator, of course, and I'm playing this super cool, like I totally know what I'm doing. And she's like, oh, what do you want? And I was like, well, I don't know, what are my options through your really exciting company that I've never heard of? And she pulls out a catalog, and she slides it over her desk, and I open up, and it is the most fucking overwhelming thing I have ever faced. I mean, if you have not looked through a catalog of vibrators before, it's like the sizes, the shapes, the colors, the animal names. Oh, we need to talk about it. So this decision is just paralyzing. And you need to know that I am someone who pretty much moves through life with like an air of self-assuredness that at times is like equated with world leaders and superheroes. But I'm like frozen over a catalog of fake dicks. So Kim is clearly an expert because she's like, do you mind if I make a suggestion? And I was like, yes, please. Obviously, I don't know. And she says, well, everybody wants the pink bunny right now because of Sex and the City. And I'm not a Sex and the City fan, so it goes over my head. I was like, great. And she says, but what you really want is the blue dolphin. I was like, done, okay. And a week later, I am sequestered in my bedroom with the shades drawn, and I'm unwrapping my blue dolphin. All right, let's talk about the blue dolphin. Yeah, I should have gone with the music stand. Okay, so the blue dolphin is a, oh, God love you, I'm gonna go long on this. God. Hello. Okay, so the blue dolphin is a semi-translucent, glittery, blue cobalt from handle all the way to the tip. And it includes this like half dolphin body, so like handle, I don't know what's it. And like there's this half dolphin body that's like coming out of the side, right above the handle. So it's about 6 inches or so long, and it's about 6 inches. I was never one for length and measurement. And it's about 1 inch around in diameter. So underneath this like rubbery surface, right at the base of the shaft, is this like ring about 1 inch or so long, all the way around, of like pearls, as they're called. All right, so I've got this thing, and the handle has 3 buttons. Now I push the first button, and there's like whirling noise, and the shaft starts rotating, and I push it again, and it goes in the opposite direction, and then I push it a 3rd time, and it stops moving. Okay. So I push the 2nd button, and the pearls start going, and then I push it again, and it stops. So I push the 3rd button, and the dolphin starts vibrating. Right? So you can totally look this up online too. I mean, not my experience, obviously, but YouTube. So I discovered that there are 3 settings, right? There's low, there's medium, and then there's like permanent epileptic seizure, just violent, right? All over the place. So I push all the buttons in different combinations for a few times, then I'm just like, fuck this, because this is supposed to get me off. I mean, this is like this childlike toy, and I have never been less motivated by anything in my life, and bless you. And I go downstairs, and I pour myself a bourbon. So I'm sitting there nursing this drink on my couch, a sizable drink, and I'm looking out at a beautiful view of a little park on my front, and I'm looking and I'm watching the sunset, and it's this beautiful spring sunset. And I'm like, okay, what else should I do? I'm gonna go call a friend, right? I gotta go to the movies, I'm gonna go dancing, I'm gonna go to the bar, I'm gonna hang out, what am I gonna do? And I can't stop thinking about like what's going on upstairs and around the banister and down the hall and through the doorway, because there on my bed, lying dormant and sort of waiting just for me, is my blue dolphin. And unlike any other lover that I've ever had before, I know that that blue dolphin is waiting until I am ready. No, for real. And this, me too. And this is totally unexpected. And it's a bothersome feeling, and it's mysterious, and it's desirous, and it's arousing enough to get me off the couch and back upstairs. Okay, so for the most of us, sex for the first time with somebody else is ungainly and really unseasonable and self-conscious and heavy-handed and sometimes filled with a lot of unpleasant personal discoveries about you and the other person. Well, it's true, yeah, right? It's totally true. Well, let's just say my first time with myself and my blue dolphin was pretty fucking fantastic. It was none of those things. I mean, it's a little awkward at first because of course I'm not really prepared to stick a shiny blue phallus up inside me. But I get upstairs. I take off all my clothes because apparently that's what you do when you masturbate. You're completely naked and get in bed. It was my first time. I was nervous. And I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? So I'm looking at this vibrator and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna turn. So imagine, right? Dolphin. I'm like, I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna use the dolphin part. Like that's gonna be successful. So I turn the dolphin on and on the low setting. Okay. Okay, this immediately actually calms me down and proves successful. So I'm like, oh, this actually feels nice. Excellent. Relaxation is the key. This is a female sexuality thing. Relaxation is the key. So my legs relax, my butt cheeks unclench, and I'm like, all right, I think we can go to medium vibrate. Right? This is exciting. And it doesn't really take long before I realize that I actually do want something inside me. Which of course gets everything clenched for a minute, because I'm like, what the fuck? But at this point, there's really no turning back. Because what I was doing, this is natural. It was supposed to happen. I mean, yes, I am pushing a sparkly blue rod powered by 4 AA batteries inside me as it oscillates, but the sensations that it's triggering inside me are natural, they are primal, I know what I'm doing, I don't have to tell anybody what to do, and it's fulfilling this need, this desire in me, and it feels fucking awesome. And so I knew what I needed to do to make myself feel good, and I was just gonna keep doing it. So I pushed that third button again one more time, and I just went along for the ride. So in the spring of 2006, I successfully masturbated for the first time. And at 30, I learned that when I brought myself to orgasm, I was really saying to myself, I am fond of you. And I could recharge myself in this way. I could validate myself in this way. I could hold my own hand and smuggle myself in this way. And that was nice. And trust me, I am as extroverted as ever, but I really didn't need someone else, like a man, to get my rocks off. And since that time, I have literally broke the blue dolphin from overuse. And I moved on to the Power Bullet and the Pocket Rocket. And I found a vibrator that was much more my style, which is the Pink Butterfly. And thanks for letting me tell you all about it.
Very quick business, because there is another show that you should stick around and see. It's a burlesque show. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Wham Bam Glitter Ma'am, I think is the name. And that'll be right here. If you want to keep drinking and hanging out, go downstairs to Neptune's right after the show. Keep drinking and have fun. We have posters for sale. These are what we give our storytellers. We have posters from previous months. If you like one for a very small donation, I will arrange to get you a poster from a previous show. They're actually beautiful screen prints. And we will have a greatest hit show from our first 8 shows at Raleigh Little Theater on June 12th. So if you missed any shows, or you just love storytelling, at Riley Little Theater we will have our greatest hit show June 12th. We will not be here in May because it's Memorial Day weekend, so enjoy your May. Our last storyteller is a local marketing guru, advertiser, and illustrator. You can see him here on the Dangling Loafer on the third Friday of each month. And he's pretty funny, but he's not the funniest person in North Carolina. He's the second funniest person in North Carolina, according to a contest that he lost. So please welcome to the stage Adam Cohen.